What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters and welcome to Life's Metal. It's time for the prediction of the mail. That's right. Time for the edition of the mail. This edition of the mail is brought to you by Cloudy Milder from the UK. Cloudy and I have been friends pretty much since he's been on YouTube for 2 or 3 years now. It's expensive to send back and forth to England, so we haven't done a lot of trading and VCLTs, but I've sent him stuff and he sent me stuff, and we actually worked out a trade. Before I show that, I have to cover the address, but this is how the package arrived in the mail. Seriously, this is how the package was sitting in my mailbox. So I'll be shocked if this stuff is in anything but terrible condition. The box is actually wet. You can feel the moisture in it, despite the fact that it's been obviously been dried. Yeah, this is just very unfortunate. This is an obvious post office doesn't give a crap. I mean, come on. So yeah, it's torn all up and it's a shame. But I can see through what's through here that he has plastic sleeves on the record. So hopefully that may have saved us. I don't know if anything fell out since it was such a giant hole or gap. If there was any CDs in here, I'm sure they're not in here anymore. But there is some vinyl in here, so that's what we're going to check out. Don't even need to use a knife. This stuff is so nasty. Alright, so what do we have in here? Let me just make sure. I mean, he had it packed really well, so maybe it did survive the craziness of that. It's just insanity. I mean, it kind of pisses me off, but at the same time, it's just like, it's laughable. It's so bad. Anyhow. So what do we got here? I should know one of the records, and I do know that one, because I made a trade for this one. This is a brand new, unopened, sealed copy of Overkill, Wrecking Everything Live. Great double album set on Back on Black, and just another to add to the ever-growing Overkill collection. So I did trade him for that one, and he should have a package arriving to him, I don't know, pretty soon, because I'm sure I mailed around the same time he did. So anyhow, double album sets. I don't know, this usually they're on colored vinyl, but let's check. Maybe this was on black. Yeah, like I said, thank God for the oh, these are on red vinyl. See, and he did a smart thing. He put these on, even the records are in plastic sleeves. It is red. So yeah, the sleeves save these things. It actually doesn't even have a dent in it. I mean, it's actually, considering how bad that box was tore up, this thing is in very good condition. So I'm really thankful for that. There you go. Here's the center spread since I have it open. And the back cover. And there's another record in here, and again, I wasn't expecting anything else but that. But he sent something else. This is Metal Explosion from the Friday Rock Show. This is a compilation of BBC Radio, Friday Rock Show from, let's see, the year 1980. So this is all early heavy metal stuff. Samson, Angel Witch, Gillan, Money, More, Taurus, Trespass, and Praying Mantis, if I didn't already say that one. So very cool. I've never seen this before, so I would assume this is like a new wave of British heavy metal thing, you know. Other than, I even consider Gillan a new wave of British heavy metal band. I mean, everybody knows him from Deep Purple, of course, and then he did the Ian Gillan Band. But in the '80s, he was rocking metal with the band Gillan. Anyhow, enough of that. So it's BBC Records. And as with the Overkill, it's surprisingly not tore up. It's in good shape. It doesn't have any water damage, considering how wet the box was. And then also in here is looks like a CD that he made. The New Wave of British Heavy Metal Volume 1 by Cloudy Milder. You can see his little logo from his his YouTube channel on there. So there you go. So it's a very small box of stuff, but very cool stuff, and a big old surprise that it made it in that good a condition, considering how bad the box looked. But keep an eye out on his channel. I will put a link above or somewhere to click on his channel. Cloudy is a metalhead like myself, shows a lot of metal records. He likes doom. He just likes a little bit of everything. So, I mean, much like me, you know, everything from thrash to straightforward heavy metal to doom to just, you know, scans the genres of across the board. So check out his channel. Again, I'll put a link above, and I appreciate you all watching. God bless. Stay strong.